Well, this week, the U.S. Commissioner of Labor Statistics released a report that indicated that the country added far fewer jobs than initially forecast in July. So what did President Donald Trump do? He fired the commissioner. Trump said the Bureau had, quote, rigged the job figures to make his administration look bad. Journalist Tony Waterman joins us now from Washington with more on this. So, Tony, walk us through this story and what's been the response so far?
Well, the firing of Erika McEntarfer has elicited condemnation even among some Republicans. North Carolina Senator Tom Tillis telling the White House to grow up if they are going to be firing people simply because they do not like the information that they provide. The Wyoming Republican Senator Cynthia Loomis saying that it's not the statisticians' fault if the president doesn't like these numbers. But this firing in itself is completely unprecedented. The president claiming that the latest jobs report was rigged, that the numbers were somehow fabricated to make him look bad. And it's true that Friday's job report was weaker than expected, but the real shock was this massive downward revision to the May and June figures, which erased nearly 260,000 jobs from the count. Now, economists are saying that this actually reflects the uncertainty that businesses are facing because of Trump's tariffs. They're simply not hiring new staff until they understand what exactly is going on. But these experts also say that this is a symptom of the administration's aggressive crackdown on immigration. It's important to note here that these types of revisions are extremely, extremely common. They happen all the time. But the president in this instance feeling as if this is a black eye on an economy that is still very strong and an economy that he is taking full credit for.
Okay, so now that the commissioner has been fired and the president is sending a very clear message, what does that mean for the quality and the accuracy of data going forward?
Well, there are serious questions about whether the data going forward is going to be trustworthy. If the people issuing the reports are scared of being fired, if the numbers aren't what the president wants them to be. Labor data is hugely important for economists, for businesses, for voters, and also for the U.S. Central Bank. One of its main mandates is maximum employment. So if the Labor Department is not issuing accurate figures, or if the Department of Labor Statistics is not issuing accurate figures, that would directly impact monetary policy going forward. And in that vein, I mean, President Trump has been very outspoken about his dislike for the current Federal Reserve Chairman, Jerome Powell. This is someone that Trump himself appointed in his first term in office. And he's been pressuring Powell to cut interest rates or to resign. And instead, what we've seen in the last 24 hours is notification that the Federal Reserve Governor, Adriana Kugler, is going to be stepping down. So this opens up a spot for Trump to appoint someone who could, in fact, be Powell's replacement when his term ends next year. This, of course, yet another way for Trump to influence economic data and policy in the United States.
Tony Waterman reporting from Washington. Thank you, Tony.